Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
I tell you what, the first season of Parental Guidance, it was controversial.
Eye-opening.
12 distinct methods and approaches to parenting. Well, season 2 kicks off tonight, 7:30 on Channel 9, and the host of the show joins us now. Allison Langdon, welcome!
Allison Langdon.
Welcome to the show. I started questioning my parenting last night, Ali, when I saw the promo for the show tonight and kicking off. I was obviously watching.
Well done waiting that many years.
Yes.
Before your questions were
It took this show.
Well, I was watching the finale of The Summit, which I've been absolutely loving.
Yes.
And then the promo for your show comes on and it says it starts at 7:30, and I thought, oh, great, she's already asking me to question my own parenting skills already just via the promo, because I'm thinking in my head, 7:30, I don't think May will be in bed by then. Yeah. So that's my first parenting hiccup. Am I doing the wrong thing by not having her in bed by 7:30 to be able to watch it on my own?
You know, we've got one set of parents this year. There is no bedtime. Our unstructured parents, they're musos. And so their kids go to bed whenever they want.
Like what?
11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. And look, it works for their lifestyle. But then there was not a pile-on, but there was some
Strong
fierce
reactions.
questioning, because obviously the kids go to school.
Yeah.
And it's this idea of, okay, but how tired are they going to be when they get up in the morning if they're staying up that late? And what have you. So there's lots of benefits to having no rules around bedtime if you're the kid.
Yeah.
But the no rules parents were the parents that won it in the first season, weren't they?
Do you win
They
it?
were the free range?
They still had rules.
They had rules.
But their idea was like, okay, if a kid wants to climb to the top of a tree, then just trust the kid's going to be okay.
Well, the other big one as well, I remember from last year, they had in their house, if you want to play video games, you can play video games for as long as you want. Now, that has been a big talking point in our house, because we put limits on.
Yeah,
and
you
I
have
don't
to.
know,
You have to.
but see, I don't know about limits, because limits just make it worse.
No, I think you've got to have... And look, we talk about it all this season too, because that's the big one
Yes.
for all the families, about devices and online. Screen time. You've also got... it's in the first episode, and where we've used the Australian Federal Police, and the kids are playing a really popular video game. And then we have Australian Federal Police acting as someone who then...
Can you tell us what the game is?
No.
Okay.
No.
I think for legal reasons we weren't allowed to.
Sure.
Because they'll probably sue us.
Okay.
But it doesn't really matter what the game is, because it could be a myriad of games.
Yeah. And the different parenting styles. So one of our parenting styles, their whole point of it is that, look, we don't want to open that can of worms. We don't really want to have that conversation with the kids. And then you see what happens tonight.
Oh, no.
What information is shared. And there's a couple of the kids. So the ones who have families who really are kind of scared of tech, and I reckon I fall into that category. I don't like
trust it.
Yeah,
I don't really know it.
I think I'm
so I
not
just kind of ignore it. Well, that's really bad. We've got to change it.
no.
We've got to get across it. We've got to, make sure we know what we're talking about, and that you can put all those right, controls in place when the kids are on, and just have those conversations so they know what to look out for. Some of the kids were just like, they could tell straight away. It's like, nah. And ignored this person. Others engaged.
Because I think, one of the breakdowns we have, and our biggest challenge at the moment, is a beautiful 3-year-old daughter who rules the roost, but she won't eat and she won't go to bed when she's meant to, and all of the above. And we very quickly go from helicopter parents, don't climb the tree, to the music type parents, go to bed when you want. So we don't have this consistency because it becomes such hard work.
Consistency's hard.
Yeah,
I
it is.
don't have it. I'm actually, I know I'm on the show. I'm the crap.
But consistency is the key, isn't it, to everything in life?
It is, but then I think also too, sometimes as parents, like, we get tired.
Yeah.
And I think, we should try to be consistent, but also don't beat ourselves up when we have those fails.
Any different styles of parenting that you have on this season?
They're all different. They're all different again. So we've got our outback parents who are fantastic,
great,
and the
living in the
opening
bush.
scene is just like kids shooting guns and driving around in utes and doing everything that they do out there. Yeah. Like our lighthouse parents who you meet pretty early, their idea, like, they let their kids go to the beach on their own.
How old?
I think the eldest is 10.
Okay.
And they cop a bit of flack in regards to
Yeah,
that.
I'm really keen to see the couple that I see on the promo promo where the children have their own Instagram accounts and followers. I think these kids have 500,000 followers.
The influencer parents.
Yeah. And how, I mean, I don't know exactly how the story will unfold or what we will learn from them. But, you know, I mean, I'm a parent of an 8.5-year-old, and I think she's normal in hoping that one day she's going to have her own YouTube channel, and
of course.
She mocks up these videos.
Yeah.
And I think, oh goodness, imagine, at least that goes on just in the privacy of our home. It's not being pushed out to 500,000 people, and I do wonder what the results of that is going to be.
I think the influencer parents will really surprise you, and I probably had a few preconceived ideas as well. And there are some things about what they do that doesn't sit overly comfortably for me. Their kids are beautiful, and look, you know, at the end of the day, all the kids in the show are awesome.
Yeah.
All the parents are great because they're all doing their very best, and you know, they're different styles. I can't wait for you to meet the team parents. They just raise them like a footy team, and it is chaos in there. It is awesome. There's like 5 kids, and it's madness.
It's a motivational speech before they go to school every day.
Put the team first. There's no I in team, you know.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And it's Arthur Beetson's son.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Legend of the game.
Yeah.
What about the spiritual family? How spiritual are they?
They're fantastic. You're going to love them. And their whole idea is that, you know, anyone could be sort of, you know, God could exist in any of us. So maybe it's in their child and how, you know, how everyone around that family works in that way.
Sure.
And that respect for the children. But then they have a couple of challenges where he's put under the microscope. Dad, it's like, hang on.
Yeah.
Do you always practice what you preach?
Yeah. do the
like all of us, right?
Do the parents, is there a bit of friction between the parents and the different styles?
Look, they fire up at different times about certain parenting techniques and all. But look, and what I love about the show though is they're not attacking the parents, and no one's attacking the kids. We're all applauding the kids.
All different.
But I mean, the whole point of being on there is coming on and going, okay, you're putting your parenting style out there
to be judged,
to be challenged.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
Because when you look at it, I mean, we're all trying to win in a sense. But the only way you win, really, is to bring up a respectable member for the community.
Of course.
That's all we're looking for, isn't it?
And everyone on the show, all we want to do is raise good kids, kind kids who go out and live their best life in the world, right?
Yeah.
Where do you find those kids?
And can you trade
Not
some
my
out?
household.
Can I drop mine off at yours? That'd be awesome. That's the thing, because we're all going through the same thing, no matter what style of parenting that you have. But I think you can also learn a lot from different styles. And
absolutely.
Pick and choose what you like about different...
And that's what I did. Like, you know, we changed our parenting style after the first.
Did you really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because Mike doesn't do birthday cards or Mother's Day cards anymore, does he?
He's not sentimental.
So is it true that your husband just went away on a 3-week surfing trip? Is that correct?
Well, it's 3 weekends.
Different stuff.
So I round that up to 3 weeks, yes.
Absolutely. And did he pick a good time for the family to go away?
Oh, the family didn't go. He went on his own. He went surfing. I stayed home with the kids for Mother's Day.
Oh.
And the following weekend was my birthday. Oh. And look, I just think he's just a wonderful husband. He knows how much I love the kids. And I just want to spend all this time alone with them.
Yeah.
See,
and parent
he was
solo.
thinking about you.
And Mother's Day morning, I wake up and I'm all excited.
And what was there?
The kids didn't even know it was Mother's Day.
What about your birthday? What did he do for your birthday?
Nothing for my birthday. There wasn't a handwritten card. There wasn't a present.
That's a different technique.
And I've allowed him to go surfing. It might be the last holiday he takes.
That's a very different sort of relationship technique. That's the I'll pretend not to care, but I do.
Different show altogether.
What an idiot.
Has he made it up to you? Has he done anything in return, or is he...
No, I think he's just thinking of a really big idea, and when it happens, it's going to be...
Well done.
Definitely.
It's going to be worth the wait.
That's what
told
they
me
all
he
say.
was.
Parental Guidance. Well, Mike Willisey, he's a single parent after today, by the sounds of it. It starts tonight, 7:30 on Channel 9. We love you, Ali. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Ali.
Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.